me out in V like, but don't talk it all. That's really not the truth, I just don't fuck with y'all. I'm only with a few and yeah, my circle small. Or either by my Danny Ruger in my drawers. Ain't trying to be no tough guy, it's just time race. The softest niggas gangster in the mid-state. My grandma said you lose, you better fight again. At the age of 13.
Yeah. What's going on, man? It's your boy B Cuddy, and you checking out Conversation with a Boss, man. You know, this is the podcast that when we celebrate all the bosses. That mean if you got something, you're an entrepreneur, or you're a boss in these streets, you're a boss in these boardrooms, you're a boss wherever you at. You just a boss of your life. This is where we salute you. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna have them real conversations for everybody. So, hey man, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in with your boy, man. You know, checking it out. Remember to click that like, that share button, and and make sure you subscribe and tell all your friends to subscribe because we're trying to get these numbers up, man. We're trying to run them up. So, hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Go ahead and give yourself a round of applause, man, for waking up this morning. Let's go. You know how we do. So, man, hey, man, it's a lot of stuff to get into, man, and we ain't got a lot of time. So let's run through, man, what's going on, man. It's these current events, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Hey, yo, what's up? We got Jada Pinkett. She's got a book coming out, and she's talking about a lot of different things in there. You know, of course, she's gonna talk about pop. She's talking about her marriage and life and career and health and everything and that. So one thing that's standing out, man, is she's actually been doing her rounds through the media, and she's disclosed that her and Will Smith haven't been together or haven't lived together since 2016. That is crazy. 2016, you know what I'm saying? That's like almost 7 years, that's almost 8 years that they haven't even been in the same household together. Like they still make public events, you know what I'm saying? They make public appearances, but as far as being married, living in a household, loving each other, she didn't say sexual, so you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what that is, but man, what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about that one? Like, do y'all think that's a good move far as, her career and his career? Or does that damage Will Smith's legacy? You know what I'm saying? Does he take another hit? Because I remember when was it like last year she came out with that the whole August Alsina thing, and everybody was clowning Will, you know what I'm saying? They was talking about him, and then he had the Chris Rock slap that was heard around the world. Now you got this, man. Like, how do y'all think that weighs? Like, whoo, man, I'm just saying, like, Will taking a lot of hits, bro. He taking a lot of hits, but to his credit, he had to be 50% with this as well because he's been going along with this and keeping this under wraps. She's gonna take a lot of slack. She's gonna take a lot of hate, man. A lot of people gonna hate on her, and they're gonna talk bad about the girl. But ain't that what women been talking about? Taking power of their relationships and everything that has to do with their life, like not following a man's lead. Isn't she that? I be seeing a lot of hate and a lot of slander about she's toxic and she's bring him down and she's ruining him. But be honest, man, it's like once a female gets in power of her life, why we hating on her? Why we got something to say about Will and Jada? Like they happy whatever they happy with. They got their arrangement. If it is working for them, it's working for them. If it ain't, I mean, they obviously would have gone ahead and put an end to it or try to go get some counseling and try to see if it worked. But right now she got the book coming out, man, and man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna pick it up, man, because I want to know like a couple things, like how does like the kids handle it? How does the family dealing with it? because you got to understand she had what's called a show called Red Table, and yo, Red Table, man, they were talking about a lot of things about their personal lives with like the daughter and her mom and everything, but they never disclosed this. So man, I'm looking to see what's really gonna be going on in that household. Like, and then I also want to know like what's Will's stance on this, like, because it's everybody's got a point of view on this, but what's Will's point of view, man? I gotta see what's going on with that, man. Next up, man, what we got? Oh, we got the Keefe D, man. Keefe D. If y'all have been living under a rock, Keefe D is a Crip from South, yeah, South Side Compton Crip, I believe, out of the West Coast, and he's been involved in Tupac's murder. So they're saying that Keefe D, his name's Dwayne something, I don't know, Dwayne Smith, Dwayne Keefe Smith or some shit. But they call him Keefe D. His nephew was the one that got beat up by Pop. Um, his nephew was the one that actually got stomped out at that Mike Tyson fight in the Vegas. So they're saying that Keefe D contacted a person, got a pistol. They was riding around looking for Pac. They went to a club 662. It was a club owned by Suge Knight. Um, and then once they was there, they didn't see Pac or Suge. They kept riding around, and they said they was about to go party, about to go pop a couple bottles. And they stopped at a liquor store or something to grab some champagne. And they was actually heading back to, I guess, their hotel room to have a private party, whatever the case may be. So they happened to just look up, and some girls were screaming Tupac's name. And they looked over and they seen Pac and Suge getting Suge's BMW. They proceeded to ride up on the side of him. Keefe D said he was on the passenger side in the front. He proceeded to pass the gun over to the back. And there's supposed to be a guy named Dre reached out the window, shot Pac, grazed Suge, and they skirted off. Security, like, I guess, sped off behind them, fired some shots off, whatever the case may be, but they got away. Um, they're they're actually saying that like Keefe D is the only one that's still alive. His nephew, a lot of people had believed his nephew was the one that shot Pop because his nephew was the one that got stomped out, but it really wasn't the nephew. It was the other guy that was in the back seat. That guy has died of cancer like a couple years back, something like that. Um, I think it was cancer. Something, he died. He's dead. Orlando is dead. Keefe D is the only one that's still alive. And they're charging him with Tupac's murder. Now, what's crazy is Pac has been dead since '96. Since '96, Pac's been gone. Um, why now? A lot of people are asking that question. Like, why are y'all trying to find out who killed Pac right now? And I have to think, man, that interview has been about 2 or 3 years old on Vlad TV. I think they're taking a lot of hit. Like, they're taking a lot of heat. They're getting hit a lot. Far as what I mean by is Vegas PD. And you have a person that wrote a book. He wrote a book. Like, he wrote a book detailing all this. He got interviewed by Vlad, went on Vlad, told all this. He went on another platform. I think it was like Art of Dialogue or something like that. Told the same story. He's been on different platforms telling the story of how Pop was killed. And at the same time, he's currently living in Vegas. So a lot of people ask if he has supposed to had immunity. How did he get arrested? Well, let me break it down to you. He had a proffer from L.A. That's what it was. He had a proffer, which is an agreement that we won't charge you for the crime in L.A. on a different case. It wasn't. It wasn't a Las Vegas case. This is a Las Vegas case. The crime and the murder happened in Las Vegas. So Las Vegas never closed the case out. They just went ahead and took his confession. Like that's just pretty much what it is. He has several recordings of a confession. So they went ahead. He's staying here. They raided the house, found some bullets to a gun, and then they arrested him. Now a lot of people's like, man, damn, he kept bullets from. Trust me, them was not the bullets from Tupac's murder. Like they can match them up. They're not gonna match. Like they can test them and everything. They're not gonna match. But yeah, like the the world is a crazy place. People are doing things for clout. They're doing things for clicks. They're doing things for likes. They're doing things for hearts, like hearts, like them hearts that you double tapping the screen for on Snapchats and Instagrams and TikTok and all this other stuff. Because I remember when gangsters didn't talk. I remember when talking was a no-no. I remember when everything going on, you did not. If you did a crime, you shut the fuck up. What did Bernie Mac say? We shut what they call the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like these cats nowadays, right now, they just talking like about everything, like all the crimes that they possibly can think of. They are committing and just saying, "Hey, come arrest me." And it's crazy, man. Like it's really crazy that you got a whole community of gangsters want to be YouTube and TikTok sensations, and they just want to be seen. And instead of shutting the fuck up because you got away with a crime, they rather tell like this new generation of, and it ain't even just the younger generation. It's the new generation of men because this nigga is 60 some years old and decided he wanted to be known as one of the people who killed Tupac. You got away with it for 20 some years. Shut the fuck up. Take that shit to your grave. Now, some saying that he was sick and it was something about he had cancer and maybe he's just saying this to clear his mind or maybe he don't give a fuck because he about to die anyway. But still, you would rather spend your last days on earth free to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Not in some county blues or orange jumpsuit and eating the horriblest meal and somebody telling you when to wake up and when to go to sleep. And you don't know who's in there that might be just a big ass Pac fan and might try to get at you because of that. Not saying that's gonna happen, but still though, you never know. You a 60-year-old gangbanger. Like, ain't nobody riding for you like that. Them days is over. Like your heyday and your riders is probably dead and gone. You probably not even affiliated with the set like that. And then on top of that, you in a whole different state. So your set might be in that state, but you ain't got no homeboys riding in there. That ain't your where you from. That ain't your soil. But Cats is crazy, man. Cats is really trying to be superstar sensations, man. It is it's wild. It's a wild place out here, man. So we gonna continue to follow that, man, to see what's going on, and I'm gonna keep bringing it to y'all, man. Every new update, I finally, or whatever I get, man, I'm gonna bring it to y'all, man. Oh, it's 50 years of hip hop. That's right, it's hip hop's 50th birthday. Shout out to hip hop, everybody that's a part of it, everybody that got anything to do with it. This culture right here, what we doing right here, you tuning in. This is hip hop right now. Just my thoughts podcast. All I do is hip hop on that. You know what I'm saying? Conversations with a boss. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's hip hop. So, with that being said, it's a lot of tours out there this summer. You got Drake's tour. You got a lot of different people tours, but a lot of people are not giving props and giving the just dues to the one, the only Mr. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. I salute you. My man has been out here selling out these tours. He's been doing these different arenas and outdoor arenas, indoor arenas. Right now, they're finishing up the tour overseas because they already did the American leg of the tour. And he's continues to sell out different shows over there in these different countries. And the man is not getting his just dues. I'm going to put it out there. The man is not getting, they're not giving him his props. They're not. They're not giving him his just dues, man. The man is out there, he's trend setting. He's out there like really out there selling out 30,000, 40,000 seat arenas overseas, as well as what he did over here. He's brought out different people at his American stop, which J. Cole, Nas, YG, Bobby Shmurda. He's brought out Eminem in Detroit, Jadakiss. The list goes on and on. And he's currently on this tour with, of course, with Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder. But he's got Busta Rhymes out there with him, and he's got the boy Jeremiah out there. So, man, yo, if you have a chance to check out his show, like a real hip hop show, no gloss, no shiny suits. Yo, man, y'all need to go ahead and check that out, man. Salute that man. Get that man his flowers. And I'm still gonna say it. The man is putting out some of the best TV I've ever seen. Like Power Universe is by far better than anything far as a collective that we have seen. Now we have had great shows, don't get me twisted, because my number one show is still The Wire, but collectively the man has a universe of shows. He has formed the X-Men of drug dealers. Like we've never seen the X-Men of drug dealers ever. So but yeah, man, check it out, man. Yo, salute 50, man. You're doing your thing, man. Um, so earlier we was talking about the new generation and these men, right? I just want to talk about where are we at in this generation, in this time being, when it has to do with men. Are men men anymore? That's my question. Are we men? Are we still the protector, the provider? Are we still holding shit down? That's that's what I want to know. Because I've been looking at a lot of different things, and I might ruffle some feathers with this first episode, but you know me, I don't give a fuck. If you take offense, man, wear that shoe and shit your ass over there. Matter of fact, sit your ass right over there. Because your ass need to sit in that motherfucking stool because it's time to go to school. I've been looking at a lot of different podcasts. I've been looking at a lot of different platforms and a lot of these cats, man, out here. And a lot of people doing their thing. A lot of people are doing their thing. Some people are in their feelings about these podcasts because they're touching home. But a lot of these shows are holding it down. But there's a lot of channels that act. There's a lot of channels that's fueled off of hate. Now, myself, I'm gonna give you my opinion. That's why I have a podcast called Just My Thoughts. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel. And I get that. But you won't see me do is hate. My opinion and hate is two different things. What we have out here, we have a generation of haters. We have a generation of haters out here. It's crazy because you see more men hating on other men for whatever successful things that they doing. Like I saw a podcast. Um, I want to credit my man's. It's up there. I think it's called. It's up podcast or something like that. My man do great work. He's been on Breakfast Club, but he had Dr. Umar on it. Now, if y'all ain't familiar with Dr. Umar um, is a black man who stands on education. He's all about owning and being pro-black, which is nothing wrong. He's always about schooling and helping this next generation break the chains. Nothing wrong with that. My problem comes when he's hated on Deion Sanders on different occasions. His main hate for Deion Sanders is because he left his HBCU, which was Jackson State University as a coach, and he went over to Colorado, and now he's the coach over there, head coach over there, and that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. The problem comes when you hating on him, when you hating on the man because, like, he decided he wanted to go to a different school. Well, a lot of people took offense to that. He wanted to provide a different opportunity for his kids under his guidance. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of people hated him for that. My thing is, he's bringing a lot of light to this program, right? And even though you say it's white program, white school, whatever the case may be, it's a school. This program didn't have none of that light, and it shows the effect of Deion Sanders. Now, did he move up? Yes, he moved up. He moved up in competition. He moved up in spotlight. Is he not supposed to? You can easily say, well, you could have brought that spotlight to the HBCU. He did. He did that for 2 to 3 years. They won undefeated. They won championships. Like he ran that conference. There was no competition. There's nothing challenging him. There's nothing challenging his kids. So he went to where he's being challenged as a coach, as a father, as an instructor, as a mentor. You hate on that man because he did that. But because he went to another school, you got a problem with that. So if you got a problem with that, then you have a problem with bringing diversity, because that's all he did. That's all he did was bring diversity. He brought diversity to another establishment, another educational establishment. They had black players there, so let's not play like that. So he came to those schools and he's teaching to those black kids and those white kids. So you have a problem with that. You have a problem because he is being successful. Then his celebrity friends is supporting him and they showing up at these events. Well, you have a problem with that. Well, he had celebrity friends show up down in Jackson State. So it wasn't like he didn't do it there. He did it both ways. So why are we hating on that man? If you are a black man and you see another black man succeeding, why are you hating on that black man? Why? You know what I'm saying? And I got to keep asking that question. We are men, but are we still men? See, men don't get jealous of another man. Men don't hate on another man. You know why? Because men, you either create your own lane or you salute my man's over there and you go get your shit. Like, you can't hate on me because I'm getting money. Oh, you over there then sold your soul and sold out. No. I'm getting money. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be getting money. So if you can't get money, then take your ass over there and figure it out for yourself. How you gonna get money? But that's the problem. We're not, as men, coming together and figuring out. And even though it might be our egos. It might be our egos. Our egos might have something to do with it where we can't come to other men and say, hey, yo, brother, can you show me how you did that? Yo, brother, I don't mean to bother you, but can you tell me how you got to that, man? Because I'm just trying to see what worked for me. And that's the problem. Maybe it is. We too scared to talk. We too scared to go to a person and ask for help. So where's the disconnect come from? Where did we fuck that up at is the question. Like, are we the new women? No offense, but are we the new women? Because I say this because I see a lot of women moving how men used to move. I see a lot of women being they're the financial provider. They're the one that's making sure stuff gets done around the house. They're the ones that's calling shots. And then they got the dude over here on the side, and he just at the crib playing the game, or he just at the crib, he just her dick in the glass, like for real. Like when she need that dick, she'll break that. But then at the same time, man, well, hey, these ladies, man, they got some toys out here, man. I seen the thing where you stick it up in the thing, and there's another thing going like that. I've seen that thing, and I ain't gonna lie, I probably can't fuck with that one. I probably can't fuck with that one. I can stick it in there, but I can't stick it in there. And I can't do that shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. But my point is, we are becoming an extinct, and we're becoming more and more not valued or valuable. That's what I mean. Men, we gotta step it up, bro. Like, we gotta step it up with each other, and we gotta step it up for these ladies, man, because I don't know if you understand, these ladies don't need us no more. Shit, some of these ladies look like us. I seen something where it was a girl that wanted to be a guy. So now she a guy, but she has some titties. So she had surgery and took the titties away. Now she got a chest. And that bitch cut up like that. You fellas, you ain't, you think you gonna keep on, man? Hey, she gonna go get with Big Back Keisha over there and fuck the shit. Big Back Keisha gonna fuck the dog shit out your girl. and you're gonna be messed up. You're gonna be upset. You might want to watch it, but Big Bad Keisha ain't gonna play no games, and she packing a 12-inch ding dong. Yeah, and she ain't gonna take no pills for it because it's always hard. That's some crazy shit. We need to come together, But I still ask, man, why why are we not men anymore? So I want y'all to get at me in the email, man. Get at me in the comment section and let me know, man, how y'all feel, like what's going on, and why? Because like I said, I've been seeing different platforms. I see people that didn't start a podcast and now they hating on each other and trying to bring each other's podcasts down, and then they'll create another podcast, and next thing you know, they trying to fight this one, and they talking bad about this one, and this person they paid this person, and you know what I'm saying. And I've seen stories. I seen a guy. He has a whole channel on hating on Jeezy. His name is Clem. Shout out to my man. It's in his page. But he says it. He says that if you don't like his page, hey, his whole page is to troll Jeezy to the day he die. That's his whole page. Like he ain't trying to change it. He ain't trying to hide it. Like that's his whole page. And I'm like, that's crazy. I remember like growing up, like where hating on somebody was like a sin. Now don't get it twisted. We always had haters back in the day. But a person hating on you was like undercover. He'll try to hide it as much as he could, but it all seeped out and like, oh, okay, yeah, he'll play hating ass nigga. But nah, it's like, this is the way. This is how cats is getting paid. This is how niggas is eating. They hating on each other. And it's like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. How are you a man, or are you a father, and this is the image you are portraying to your son? Even though it's just for clicks and likes and everything and for some money, this is what you are portraying to your son. So this is how you get your son to act when he get older. He gonna mimic what his daddy do. Whatever his daddy do, he gonna do. And is that cool? Or can you explain that, yeah, daddy was just bullshit? But if that's the case, then can you be like, well, yeah, daddy ain't gay, but daddy just be fucking these dudes for money. You know what I'm saying? I just be fucking these dudes for money. Yeah, but I ain't gay though. It's just for YouTube. How do you feel that? Like, can you tell him the same thing? Can his young mind find the middle ground? If he can't find the middle ground, then what we doing, man? What we doing right? You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, it's just a little small conversation I just wanted to have with y'all, man. And just, I don't know, see where y'all heads at, man. And see if y'all see the same things I see. Because if y'all see the same things I see, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all leave a comment. Y'all tell me what y'all thinking, man. And make sure y'all share this. Everything. Share this. I need to be in the algorithm. I need my videos to be popping up everywhere. I'm going to start hitting y'all with 2 videos a week. And, man, just what we doing over here. I want to shout out to a couple people while we doing this. I want to say shout out to 4-Way Baby Clothing. You know what I'm saying? You know where you can go, 4waybabyclothing.com. Get your hoodies, your hats, T-shirts. They got jogging suits over there, some pair of short sets, blue jean, everything over there. So I want to shout out to Just My Thoughts Podcast, BV Boy Media. And I want to shout out to the fans, man. Everybody that keep on just supporting us, keep on tuning in, man. I just want to say peace and love. And remember, man, hey, love one each other. Love on each other. Love one another. That's all I got to say. Peace.
They see me out and be like, but don't talk it all. That's really not the truth, I just don't fuck with y'all. I'm only with a few and yeah, my circle's small. Or either by my Danny